Welcome back, officers of the Republic. This is your Coruscant Underworld District Attorney, Nikki Biggs.
Hey guys, it's your Coruscant Underworld Police Chief AV Gaines here, and lots of people were requesting a video on the 1 month update for Nikki Biggs's totally free to play new account. Hasn't spent any money. She's definitely, Nicole, would you classify yourself as a noob?
Yes, a new ballin' on a budget, you know?
A noob balling on a budget. I couldn't have said it better myself. So lots of people say, if you have an efficient free to play account, maybe even managed by someone who doesn't necessarily know what they're doing, how much progress can you make in a month? Well, we're about to dive into that. So let's hop in. I'll just quickly go over your squads so people can see, not your squads, but your whole roster, and we'll see what you have, and then I'll break down your squads, talk about your farms, your experiences in Squad Arena, Fleet Arena, Galactic War, preparing for Grand Arena. Just the general stuff like that so people can see how you've progressed over. I think today marks the 30th day of your free-to-play journey, so let's see. I'm just going to scroll through.
An anniversary, if you will.
An anniversary, if you will. Did I forget our anniversary? I did, but you still love me, so it's okay.
Barely. You're on thin ice.
I'm actually going to do something.
Kidding.
I'm just going to do something right here. Since this is not my account and I don't ever use it, your credits don't mean anything to me. So 2.25 million credits are down the drain, but they were put in a good cause, so it doesn't matter.
For a good cause.
For a good
69th
cause.
precinct.
Yes, ma'am. All right. So is there anything crazy you've done with this that I should highlight, or do you think this is probably just a general, efficient, free-to-play account? Any outliers? Not that I see. Have you been going off the rails?
I've just been following your tutorials. Haven't been going too crazy.
It's almost like following AP Gaines' tutorials is good.
It's almost like it's the most efficient, best way for a free-to-play account.
It's almost like it is. All right, let's hop into your squads really quickly. It looks like you have good Okay. Oh, we're going to get to this a little bit later. I like what you're doing there.
Thank you.
Just really quickly, did you watch the video? Is this why you did that?
Of course.
Okay, I like to see that. So tell me about this team right here, your Basilishan-led Jedi team. What's your thinking behind having this team be sort of your more front runner of a team?
Yeah, so the reason for that is because a Basilishan-led Jedi team is going to help me get max banners every time, you know?
Very happy that you know that. You know, for someone who's never seen a Star Wars movie, the only Star Wars you've seen is like a couple episodes of Mando. So the fact that you even remember Basilishan's name, you know how they work, you know they're efficient for Grand Arena, that really puts a smile on my face. So all of you people watching, if Nicole, who has never seen Star Wars and has never played this game before, can have an efficient account like this, you guys have no excuse. If you're starting a new account, if you're Hyperdrive, if she can do it following my guides, not really understanding what they mean, I think you guys can as well. So
exactly.
I imagine you're using this Jedi team for your Galactic War, stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Have you had any trouble? Because lots of people are like, oh, but if you don't rush Phoenix or whatever, you're going to have trouble in Galactic War. Did you have any trouble in Galactic War? Like, have you ever not completed your Galactic War?
Honestly, not really. I haven't had any issues.
That's pretty
follow
good.
The guides, and
what I really like about this...
They don't disappoint, they don't lie.
Hey, man, I'm not saying I'm the biggest big brain. Am I a big whale? No, I'm not. Am I a big brain? Yes, I am. So that's all I can say, man. One thing I love,
brain, you know?
Galaxy brain. Almost like a galaxy far, far away brain, would you say? You know, do you even know what that means? Or are you just laughing?
Yes, I do. It's in the intro. The
intro.
Iconic Star Wars little the credits that go they go far away, and they're yellow on the little star back. I know what it is.
Oh my god, this is great. But one thing I really love about having an early Jedi team, especially for Galactic War, is you always have that protection, that 200% protection up at the beginning of the battle. So even if you take some protection damage or some health damage, you can always have that longevity in Galactic War. All right, so you got some sort of bounty hunter team here. Would you like to talk about what that is or how that's going? I see you just unlocked Django. Django is my favorite bounty hunter. He's certainly fantastic. So
for my bounty hunters, I am waiting until I get Boss Gazeta for offense. But
I'm so happy that you... Oh, guys, you have no idea. Every time I get the chance, I'm like, open up your phone, pull up Swago. We're gonna grind out some squad arenas. We're gonna talk about strategy. We're gonna talk about the meta, about your farming. And she's finally remembering She's learning. She's almost. It's like I brought in a baby. It's like I gave birth to a little Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes baby, and now I'm watching it take its first steps. It's saying its first words. It's almost gonna be in its first ever Grand Arena. It's so amazing, you guys. I'm not a parent, at least I don't think so. We're not parents, are we? I feel like I would have caught on to that if we were, but I'm not a parent. But I feel like this has to be what being a parent is all about. So yeah, you're waiting for that boss Zeta to get those like recovery banners on GAC, I imagine. Mm-hmm. So are you gonna use this team like maybe defensively, or well, I guess you have the Mando team, so I guess that answers my question for me. But
yeah,
are you just gonna throw this on defense until you get that boss Zeta?
That's the plan for now.
All right. Oh, we have some Geos here. We're missing our Brood Alpha, of course. What is your plan for these guys?
So once I do get Alpha, I'm going to use my Geos for defense on GAC.
That's pretty smart, Who taught you that?
Only the best.
Only the best. You don't have a name.
Arnold? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh! Oh, I'm surprised you even know who that is, but... You know, it's so
I watch
funny.
your videos. He comes up in my recommended now.
That's so funny, guys. Every time Arnold talks about me on stream, I always mention like, "Oh my God, babe, Nicole." He said my name, so she's tired of the fangirl. Yeah, a little fangirl, but you know what can you do? So I guess you unlock that Cantina farm at like level 84. So you probably won't have them immediately in your first ever Grand Arena unless the timing is a little bit weird. But you can probably get a 4-star brood pretty easily, and then you're not going to find a guy who's going to be able to beat that early on. So that's a good strategy with this Geos.
I hope so.
All right, we got a very important group of rebels. Now, the important thing is, do you remember which character you unlock with these rebels? Because this is a true test of how much you've been learning.
Which character I unlock from the rebel team?
Mm-hmm. You should know this. You're farming them for a reason. It's 3 letters.
I'm drawing a blank here.
It's 3 letters. Starts with a C. Ends with an S. There's an L in the middle.
CLS.
Yay, she's remembering. Oh my goodness. So you got your 4 core that you farm pretty easily. You got these 2 first off in Cantina. And then the Squad Arena farm for these 2 is pretty easy. But you are missing a certain lovable droid right here. Do you remember who that is?
Exactly, I do.
Okay,
I'm waiting once I get R2 from my Empire team that I can put put him on my Rebels team for CLS.
Oh. Now that is pretty meta. That's pretty meta, wouldn't you say? Now this Empire team, how's the farm going? EP is only 5 stars. I think someone just got shot.
Oh my God.
I just heard someone go, ah.
I heard it over Discord.
Okay, so anyway, I hope they live. This Empire team is going to help you get R2-D2, obviously, once you get that 7-star Darth Vader. You're going to make him your most powerful character, correct?
Exactly.
And why are you going to make him your most powerful character?
So we can solo him.
But why do we really have Darth Vader be our most powerful character?
Star Wars Monopoly.
Mm-hmm. What happens if we don't play with Darth Vader? What does he do to us while we're sleeping?
He kills you in your sleep.
That's exactly right. He kills you in your sleep.
So there's many reasons to use him, you know?
Not just the more the merrier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is where I really want to break it down. This armorer team right here. Can you explain to me why you have this armorer team as a squad?
Yeah. So actually, I watched a recent video about the armorer, and I think that I'm going to use an armorer-led Mando team once I get to Grand Arena.
Ooh.
And then I will be using that until I have Boss Zeta.
Oh, boys. I might have to propose after this. That was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Thank you.
So similarly, and for those of you guys who don't know, lots of people who are new maybe missed the armor event. Not sure when it's probably gonna be a couple months before they're free to play farmable in like a hard node or a cantina node or something like that. Hopefully, dude, if armor is a cantina node farm, which they'll never do because they won't make enough money off of that. But once armor is free to play farmable, dude, especially for you, first ever Grand Arena, you're gonna have the 200% protection from the armor, the 200% protection from Vassal Strong. So this is gonna be like, you'll probably go maybe 2 or 3 man Jedi, 60, 63, 62 banners here. Probably if your Mando gets up to like 5 stars, gear 9, maybe you can run a 3-man. If not, maybe get a super powerful Django against maybe the like back wall defensive team if you can break through their geos. This will be 63 banners. That's going to be super hard to compete with. And then you can probably throw in CLS or something like that. Or maybe you have a 7-star Darth Vader after like a couple of rounds of GAC, and then you can go a solo there if you can get the gear up high enough eventually. That's probably more of like a Division 10 thing rather than a Division 11 maneuver. But I imagine that the banners you're going to get with the armor lead and the Basilisk lead are probably going to be insane. With all that protection up off the bat. If you can kill the other team before they can break that protection up, I mean, you're guaranteed full health, full protection, obviously. That's the recipe to max banners.
Max banners, baby.
All right, so I do want to talk about ships really quickly because lots of people leave out ships. Ships are super important, obviously, because they help you unlock that node to farm the Zeta mats, which will help you instrumentally. So let's see. Let's just filter by. I'll just filter by power. So you have. How is this ship more powerful than this ship if you haven't even unlocked it yet? All right, that's stupid. We're not filtering by power anymore. Okay, so you have Ahsoka. You're getting Ahsoka up. That's really, really good. You have your 3 Geos unlocked, which is nice. I see you use those in your Fleet Arena team. Once these guys are up to 5 stars, I think it's 5-star minimum, and then once you get Anakin up to 5 stars, you'll have your team to unlock those Zeta farms. Home 1, I think. Are you using Home 1 for Fleet Arena? I think you are, right? Yeah, you are. Okay. So I really like Home 1. Something that you might consider doing eventually, very, very, very eventually type stuff right here is getting that, why did I just bring forth that Han Solo, that Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon is fantastic under Home 1. Han's Millennium Falcon, because there's so many Millennium Falcons. With the assist, the ability to spell all buffs on a basic under that Home 1 lead, this team is definitely good. Plus, you're preparing your full bounty hunter team, so you'll have a Chewbacca. You're in a decent guild. I'm so mad. You always complain to me, and I complain to them in Discord that they don't sim the Han Solo Rancor raid yet. I can't imagine doing Geonosis Darkside Territory battles and not simming the Han Solo raid. Boggles my mind, but you'll eventually have him up. So you'll have that, but what really sucks is to get that guy, you got to have your bounty hunters up. You don't even have these guys unlocked. You don't have them unlocked. You'll have Houndstooth up pretty quickly, so this might be a late game thing. So what I'm thinking is maybe if you have enough get to currency by the time that you unlock General Kenobi, you might even just skip the Han Solo Home 1 strategy that I recommend for Hyperdrive bundle players. You might skip that because you might even be able to get Negotiator 5 stars really quickly. And then especially, I think I'm logged into your account right now. So especially, let's just go over to Fleet Arena. Especially this early, like there's going to be some Hyperdrive bundle players. So you're not going to be able to beat them right off the bat. But if you have that Negotiator before anyone else, I mean, you're going to be getting first every single day, non-Hyperdrive. Like they're not going to be able to compete. And then just to reiterate to anyone, it's going to be pretty crazy. 1,800 fleet tokens, so you can farm some more ships, you can get some more Zeta mats, you can get those Darth Vader shards. This is not that important, but especially for you early game, this might actually be valuable, just upgrading ships and stuff like that. And then the 400 crystals are gonna, you don't even spend 400 crystals a day because you don't like buy Cantina Energy, but maybe you can start buying Cantina Energy. Maybe you can just save up crystals if you can throw some gear, get a Relic Darth Vader or something like that. So I think that Negotiator grind is going to be unimaginably beneficial for this account. So that's all the progress you've made after 1 month. Level 67-ish after 30 days. Not the fastest. Usually I'd say it takes about 3-ish months on average to get to level 85. And you've told me multiple times that there has been days and days and days where you just haven't even logged on because, you know, school, vacation, stuff like that. Losing to me in golf, except for last time.
Had to take a day off. I had to recover. It was emotionally draining, you know.
Yeah, you know how it is. So you've definitely missed some days. So this is not the most efficient leveling process, but you're definitely above average on all that. So probably 3 months till hit level 85, then you can get into Grand Arena. And I know everyone is really excited to see you in Grand Arena. That would be hilarious.
I'm excited too.
Any closing remarks before we go play Minecraft?
I think the only thing I'd have to say is Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed this update, and thank you for watching.
Couldn't have said it better myself.